It has been a day of horrifying escalation in the face of breathtaking defiance by the Ukrainians. Vladimir Putin has increased his bombardment of city after city, from Kharkiv, where Russian paratroopers landed in the north, to the outskirts of Kiev, to the southern cities of Kherson and the port of Mariupol. The highlighted areas on the edge of Ukraine's border show land seized by the Russians so far. The Ukraine government says more than 2,000 men, women and children have lost their lives. And for the first time, Russia's conceded it's lost almost 500 troops, although the Ukrainians say it's more like 10 times that. Europe correspondent Lisette Raymer reports.
Kharkiv, Ukraine's second largest city, is now a site of missile strike devastation. What's left of the university building burns and crumbles. Most here are Russian speakers, the very people Putin claims to be liberating, as the innocent and injured are pulled from the rubble.
It's been hell, literal hell. So that's it. People are really frightened. My father lives also in Kharkiv. He's in another part of town. He lives there right now. So we just call him every time there's an explosion to ask him if he's alive, and that's it.
Those explosions all the more terrifying and unbelievable from up close. Remarkably, this man survived. To the east and west of the capital Kiev, smaller towns have begun to look all the same. Barren landscapes of smoke and rubble. Russia steamrolling through residential areas, a sign of what's to come for the capital. But so far, one of the worst hit is the southern coastal city of Mariupol, home to 400,000 and encircled by Russian forces. The city's mayor says hundreds of civilians have already been killed. There is no electricity there, no water, no fuel, and on the outskirts of the city, anyone attempting to leave faces a large Russian armoured column. The troops suspicious, even of media.
We were staring down the barrel.
But still Ukrainians retaliate any way they can, using their own bodies to stop advancing Russians. This giant human roadblock formed at the entrance to the town that's home to Europe's largest nuclear power station. And in the strategic city of Kherson, a crowd refused to back down to a Russian soldier holding 2 grenades. The mayor posed a simple ultimatum to the crowd: fight or surrender. They chose to fight. President Zelensky's negotiators are still meeting the Russians, but he believes nothing can move forward without a ceasefire.
Those side is ready, it means that they are ready for the peace. If they don't ready, it means that you're wasting time.
And for those who have already escaped to places of refuge like Poland, with their children, belongings, pets, they are at least safe, but they are away from home and without anywhere to go.
With every hour, the cost of this war grows greater. The UN's latest figures show that close to 836,000 refugees have now left Ukraine in just 6 days. More than half of them have escaped here to Poland, where regular families now find themselves asleep on the floor of a mall, praying it'll be safe enough to return home soon.
141 member states of the United Nations have voted overwhelmingly for Russia to stop this invasion. New Zealand joining 39 countries in asking the International Criminal Court to investigate alleged war crimes. But that means nothing right now to the thousands being killed by Vladimir Putin's onslaught, and he shows no sign of slowing down.
Well, Lisette joins us now. Kia ora, Lisette. Where are we at with the second round of peace talks, which were due to happen over there today?
Yes, well, we understand the Russian negotiators are currently on their way to that undisclosed location in Belarus, and the Ukrainian delegation is also heading in that direction. These peace talks are more high stakes than ever, more critical than ever, with the Russian troops showing more aggression than ever before. One of the Ukrainian town mayors today described them as pirates, saying they don't work together as an army, they arrive in a place and they wipe it out completely. Analysts are fearing we will see more of these tactics from the Russians, nighttime bombings, massive bombardments, encirclements of the major cities, and that is certainly not lost on the refugees here at these camps. When we spoke to them at the start of this week, they were very optimistic. They were hopeful that they would get home soon. But as time has gone on, and certainly in the last 24 hours, that feeling has changed dramatically. They are watching their country burn from afar, and they know for certain now that even if one day they do make it back, it will never be the same.
Lisette Raymer there, our Europe correspondent. Thanks for that update.